Hey, what's up guys? Steve here. And today we're going to take a look at the 50 highest selling 1987 through 1994 basketball cards from the PWCC weekly auction that ended on March 31st. And we'll kick today's list off at number 50 with this 1993 Hoops 5th anniversary Michael Jordan card number 28. This was a PSA 10 and it sold for $132. Up next at number 49 is this 1992 Fleer Total D Michael Jordan, card number 5. This Jordan insert was in a PSA 8, and it also sold for $132. Coming in at number 48 is this 1992 Upper Deck Trade Card Shaquille O'Neal Rookie Auto, card number 1B. This was a PSA 9 and it sold for $138. Up next at number 47 is this 1991 Skybox Michael Jordan, card number 39. This was a PSA 10 and it also sold for $138. Coming in at number 46 is this 1992 Upper Deck Champion 87 and 88 Michael Jordan, card number 453. This Jordan was in a PSA 10 and it sold for $144. Up next at number 45 is this 1993 Hoops Michael Jordan, card number 28. This was a PSA 10 and it sold for $156. Coming in at number 44 is this 1992 Skybox Michael Jordan, card number 31. This was a PSA 10 and it sold for $156. Up next at number 43 is this 1992 Hoops Michael Jordan, card number 30. This was a PSA 10 and it sold for $156. Coming in at number 42 is this 1991 Skybox USA Michael Jordan, card number 534. This was a PSA 10, and it also sold for $156. We welcome a newcomer to the list at number 41, with this 1987 Fleer Cedric Maxwell, card number 70. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $174. Up next at number 40 is this 1992 Fleer Michael Jordan, card number 238. This was a PSA 10 and it sold for $186. We're headed to the inaugural 1989 Hoops basketball set at number 39 with Michael Jordan's base card with card number 200. This was a PSA 10 and it also sold for $186. Coming in at number 38 is this 1987 Fleer Michael Jordan sticker number 2. This was a PSA 8 and it sold for $192. Up next at number 37 is this 1993 Ultra All Defensive Michael Jordan, card number 2. This Jordan was in a PSA 9, and it sold for $204. Coming in at number 36 is this 1993 Ultra Power in the Key Michael Jordan, card number 2. This Jordan insert was in a PSA 8, and it sold for $216. Up next at number 35 is this 1993 Finest Shaquille O'Neal Refractor, card number 3. This second year refractor was in a PSA 8, and it sold for $228. We welcome another newcomer to the list at number 34 with this 1990 Hoops Mark Jackson, card number 205. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $240. Coming in at number 33 is this 1992 Hoops Supreme Court Michael Jordan, card number SC1. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $252. Up next at number 32 is this 1993 Upper Deck Michael Jordan, card number 23. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $300 even. Coming in at number 31 is this 1993 Stadium Club Michael Jordan, card number 169. This Jordan was in a PSA 10, and it sold for $300. And make that 4 straight appearances to kick off the top 30 with this 1993 Skybox Premium Michael Jordan, card number 45. This was a PSA 10, and it also sold for $300. Up next at number 29 is this 1992 Upper Deck Michael Jordan, card number 23. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $300. Coming in at number 28 is this 1992 Ultra Michael Jordan, card number 27. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $300. Up next at number 27 is this 1992 Hoops Magic All-Rookie Team Shaquille O'Neal Rookie, card number 1. This Shaq rookie was in a PSA 10, and it sold for $300. We're headed to the inaugural 1991 Upper Deck basketball set at number 26, with Michael Jordan's base card with card number 44. This Jordan was in a PSA 10, and it sold for $300. Coming in at number 25 is this 1990 Fleer Michael Jordan, card number 26. This classic Jordan was in a PSA 10, and it also sold for $300. Up next at number 24 is this 1992 Topps Gold Shaq rookie, card number 362. This was a BGS 9.5, and it sold for $312. Coming in at number 23 is this 1991 Skybox Michael Jordan, card number 583. This was a PSA 10, and it also sold for $312. Up next at number 22 is this 1992 Stadium Club Beam Team Members Only Michael Jordan, card number 1. This Jordan insert was in a PSA 8, and it sold for $324. Coming in at number 21 is this 1990 Hoops Michael Jordan, card number 65. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $348. And kicking off the top 20 of today's list is this 1992 Topps Michael Jordan, card number 141. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $372. Up next at number 19 is this 1989 Michael Jordan Spanish sticker, sticker number 13. This was a PSA 5, and it sold for $384. Coming in at number 18 is this 1992 Skybox USA Plastic Team Card. This was a BGS Gold Label 10, and it sold for just short of $400. Up next at number 17 is this 1989 Clio Michael Jordan Valentines. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $420. We welcome a newcomer to the list at number 16 with this 1988 Fleer John Stockton rookie, card number 115. This was a PSA 10, and it also sold for $420. Coming in at number 15 is this 1993 Ultra Michael Jordan, card number 30. This Jordan was in a BGS Gold Label 10, and it sold for $432. Make that back-to-back appearances at number 14 with this 1990 Skybox Michael Jordan, card number 41. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $432. Coming in at number 13 is this 1992 Topps Shaquille O'Neal Rookie Auto, card number 362. This was a PSA 10 that was given a 10 grade for the auto, and it sold for $540. We welcome a newcomer to the list at number 12 with this 1988 Fleer Roy Tarpley, card number 32. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $810. Coming in at number 11 is this 1994 Skybox Emotion Intense Michael Jordan, card number 3. This Jordan was in a PSA 10, and it sold for $900. And kicking off the top 10 of today's list is this 1993 Finest Michael Jordan Refractor, card number 1. This refractor was in a PSA 8, and it sold for $900. Up next at number 9 is this 1989 Fleer Michael Jordan, card number 21. This was a PSA 10, and it also sold for $900 even. Coming in at number 8 is this 1993 Ultra Scoring Kings Michael Jordan, card number 5. This was a BGS 9, and it sold for $1,320. We welcome a newcomer to the list at number 7 with this 1988 Fleer Dennis Rodman rookie, card number 43. This rookie was in a PSA 10, and it sold for $1,410. Up next at number 6 is this 1993 Finest Michael Jordan, card number 1. This Jordan was in a BGS Gold Label 10, and it sold for $1,590. Alright guys, and before we get to the top 5, I did pull aside 10 bonus cards for you guys today, all of which are players that missed the top 50. We'll start off with this 1988 Fleer Reggie Miller rookie, card number 57. This rookie was in a PSA 9, and it sold for $98.40. Sticking to the 1988 Fleer basketball set for our second bonus card, we get Scottie Pippen's rookie with card number 20. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $93.60. For another player that missed the top 50, we get this 1990 Hoops David Robinson, card number 270. This was a BGS 9, and it sold for $46.80. Also up for auction was this 1990 Hoops Shawn Kemp rookie auto, card number 279. This was a BGS authenticated auto, and it sold for $43.20. For our fifth bonus card, I ran across another David Robinson with his rookie card from the 1989 Hoops basketball set with card number 310. This rookie was in a SGC 9, and it sold for $36. For another player missing the top 50, up next is this 1994 Stadium Club Super Teams NBA Finals Jason Kidd rookie, card number 172. This was a BGS 9.5, and it sold for $30 even. For our seventh bonus card, I ran across this 1991 Upper Deck Larry Bird, card number 344. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $28.80. For another Jason Kidd rookie I ran across, I found his 1994 SP HoloViews Premium Collection rookie with card number PC32. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $16.80. And for a few more players that missed the top 50, up first is this 1990 Skybox Magic Johnson, card number 138. This was an SGC 9, and it sold for $13.20. And for our 10th and final bonus card, I found this 1990 Hoops Scottie Pippen, card number 69. This was a BGS 8, and it sold for $10.80. And kicking off the top 5 of today's list is this 1991 Michael Jordan All-Star Panini sticker. Sticker number 96. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $2,520. Up next at number 4 is this 1988 Fleer Michael Jordan, card number 17. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $3,240. Coming in at number 3 is this 1988 Fleer Michael Jordan All-Star, card number 120. This Jordan was in a PSA 10, and it sold for $3,840. Up next at number 2 is this 1994 Finest Michael Jordan Refractor, card number 331. This refractor was in a PSA 10, and it sold for $4,440. And topping off today's list at number 1 is this 1987 Fleer Michael Jordan, card number 59. This was a BGS 9.5, and it sold for $4,440. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.